Honk your horn if you want the rice pudding gone. I don't think you heard me. I said, honk your horn if you want the rice pudding gone. Honk your horn if you want the top dog gone. Honk your horn if you want all of them gone. Greetings to the people of St. Philip South. From the hills of Piccadilly, the valley of Christian Hill, the jewel of Bethesda, all in St. Philip, Freetown, good night and blessings to all of you. I have to reintroduce myself tonight. Tonight is the first since I am speaking again in Freetown. More than 20 years ago, you elected me and sent me to Parliament. Within a few months, you're going to elect me again. Because this constituency has been abandoned, neglected, and forgotten. We must bring representation back. We must bring representation back. You see, I really believe that representation ought to come out of the people. Representation must come out of the people. You feel what I feel what you feel. When I navigate the roads coming home at night, in the darkness, with the bush overgrown, I know what you're feeling. When you go to Parliament, you must have a person who knows the pain of the community. You must consider that you want a representative to represent, not to climb on the backs of our people to enrich themselves. Let me use their own words to tell you who they are. Let's use their own words. Words like, my son making $30,000 and $40,000 a month. What's the big deal? That's who they are. How many of you are making $30,000 to $40,000 a month? How many of you have to get by with $1,500 a month? So when they give you and put you in position to make $1,500 a month, they say it's no big deal for them to make $30,000 to $40,000 a month. What I say to you, you got to elect people who want to lift you up. You have to elect people who wants to go up with you. I, Sherfield Bowen, wants to lift you up. That's what I want to do. You are going to have a choice. And you have to elect from people who wants to enrich themselves or people who wants to lift you up. Let us use their own words. One tells his people, find ways to creatively enrich yourself. That's their own words. I say to you, I want to find ways to lift you up. I want to find ways to creatively enrich you and develop the community. That's what I want to do. So you have to choose between those who want to enrich themselves and those who want to build the community. I'm saying to you, let's use their own words. My wife is only 30 years old, or less than 30, and already a millionaire. That's who they are. On the contrary, people, I want to build a community, to develop a community, to build us up. I want to create opportunities for our people, to lift our people up. I want to make a difference among our people. And that's the choice that you have. You have to choose between the two. One is evil and self-centered and full of themselves, and one is a party of the people that put the people first. The choice is yours. You will have exactly what you choose. So if you want to, to lift people to enrich themselves, that's up to you. But what is being presented to you by the United Progressive Party is an organization that says people first, development of the community, development of the country. You have seen and you have heard all this talk about economic powerhouse. What about your household economic development? Is that happening in your household? Is that happening in your household? When we have opportunities in this very community, opportunities for quarry development, opportunities in our lands, does that go to you? Those opportunity goes to our people. Well, I want to offer you representation where opportunities in our communities are shared with our people to develop our people. That's what I want to do. I want to share love and care with my community. We have watched the pensioners, how they suffer and hurt to get the little pension that they have earned. They're not begging it. They're not borrowing it. It's not a handout. They have earned it. They have worked for it for many years. But yet, these cruel people that run the government refuse to pay them, refuse to make that a priority. This is a government, the United Progressive Party, people first. The poor, the vulnerable first. Look after them. Build up the bottom. And if the bottom is prepared and taken care of, all of us will be better off. Every sector of the community is crying. The workers from the sanitation, the nurses, everybody is crying because only a small set of people this government care about. You know, I was listening to Parliament just recently. I heard our representative saying in Parliament, let's use their own words. He was saying to one of his colleagues, Labour Party make you have over $100 million. Imagine that. He's saying Labour Party make you have over $100 million. What happened to the people? That is the people's money. He's saying to his colleague, use your own money to develop your community. But how can you get so gallant that you don't even care to say that you took $100 million from the people? Imagine that. And meanwhile, pensioners cannot get paid. Sanitation workers cannot get paid. Nurses cannot get paid. The people at the bottom are left to be pressed down and deprived and without. And those who run the government talks about 100 million, all millions, my wife of million, my son million, and nothing for the people. I'm saying to you, the time is going to come for you to make a choice. And you have to make the right choice. Because the choice you make is what's going to make your future better. Make a choice for your children. Make a choice for the next generation. Make a choice for your own development. Because you have to get in yourself and think about who wants to lift you up. I said to you that I came because I want to lift you up. I want to make your life better. I want to fight to make your life better. And that's what I'm presenting. And so, never mind all the chatter. Never mind what is said. You have to think about who wants to lift you up. Because this is what representation ought to be. You got to have someone who wants to lift you up. And so, ladies and gentlemen, you have to make a choice. And I'm saying to you, and I'm submitting to you, that the right choice is the United Progressive Party. The right choice Sherfield Bowen for St. Philip South. The right choice is our esteemed leader, Harold Lovell. All over the country, in every constituency, you will have choices. And the right choice is the redeemed team. The team that wants to build the people up, that want to develop communities, that want to make a difference. You have to make your choice. You can see over the years, 8 years, you can see the ethos of this government. Every opportunity they speak about self-enrichment. They speak about their own self and their own family. You look at the contracts that they made. You look at the deals that they made. Where is the development of the people? We just had the budget. Where are the issues that concern the poor, the working class, the people who have problems? What measure is made therein to protect them? Is there anybody addressing the cost of living? Is there anybody addressing the taxes that poor people suffer with? You know, I have heard a story during an official investigation. I learned about a business in Antigua who, over the years, every year, get 400 duty-free. 400. And the customers to whom they sell, they collect the taxes from the people and then submit the duty-free and keep the taxes and share the taxes with the people signing the duty-free. How much more can you rape from your country? You know, it is John F. Kennedy who says, you should not ask what your country can do for you. You ask what you can do for your country. And that's the choice that you have to make. You have a choice of those who want to take from the country, and the choice over here who wants to give to the country. So the choice is an easy choice. You have the right choice with the UPP. And I'm encouraging you. I'm encouraging you to vote for your children. Vote for your future. Vote for your grandchildren. Vote for community development. Vote for water in the tanks. Water in the pipes. Just recently, I had to buy water for me to use. Just recently. And so I know if I don't have no water, my neighbors don't have no water either. Because I live here with you. And if I don't have no water, you don't have any water. So I know what you feel. And you need a representative who knows what you feel, who can adjust what you feel, who can make a difference and work for you because they have love for you. And that's what I bring to the table. And so, ladies and gentlemen, when the election comes around, you will have a choice. You will have to make an intelligent choice. You will have to make a choice between those who seek to enrich themselves and those who seek to enrich you. What I'm saying to you tonight is that the United Progressive Party and Sherfield Bowen intends to enrich you, to lift you up, to build you up. And so, when the election comes around, the only choice you have is the right choice, the United Progressive Party, Sherfield Bowen. Let's go back to Parliament. Thank you. All join together as one. If you